Tonight on Punk'd. You will be dedicating the episode this week to the greatest reality show on the planet.
Meanwhile, Adam Schiff, the congressman from California, who you see on television all the time, talking about the Russia collusion with the Trump organization back during the campaign.
He's top Democrat on the House Intel Committee, though.
Yeah, apparently about a year ago, and we're going to tell you the backstory, a couple of Russian comics somehow got him on the phone and convinced him that they were Ukrainians and they'd had dirt on Donald Trump, and it sure sounds like he was desperate to get to the bottom of that. Listen to this.
She got compromising materials on Trump after their short relations.
Okay, and what's the nature of the compromise?
Well, there were pictures of naked Trump.
Okay. And so Putin was made aware of the availability of the compromising material?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We will be back in touch with you through our staff to make arrangements to obtain these materials for our committee and for the FBI, and I appreciate you reaching out to us.
The staffer and she did have a staffer the next day reach out to them about getting these pictures or whatever that they had.
I feel like it's like the Borat movie. I mean, it's like we have pictures of naked Trump.
And the irony is, it was Adam Schiff who said, I cannot believe that Donald Trump Jr. would have that meeting in Trump Tower with that Russian lawyer trying to get dirt on Hillary Clinton. Watch this.
Whether that is criminal or not will be something Bob Mueller will ultimately determine. But I certainly agree with the kind of damning characterization of it. I don't know that I would call it treason, but certainly it was a unpatriotic.
Okay, well,
that he met with him.
When I heard the recording of him being pranked, of Adam Schiff, I thought, okay, well, he was very measured. He was probably thinking, is this real? Is it not? But what's interesting is it got all the way to him. And why would he think that they would call him? Out of all the Democrats, why would they call him? Why wouldn't they have called the president if they?
Well, he's a ranking member of the Intelligence Committee.
But why wouldn't they have even gone higher than that? Why wouldn't? Because they're saying that Putin has seen these pictures. But anyway, so I was shocked that he would even take the call. And here he is. It's a double standard because he's saying this about Donald Trump Jr. Yet he's doing the same thing talking to the Russians.
Exactly. And Donald Trump Jr. tweeted this out. The irony and hypocrisy of this can't be understated. Hashtag full of Schiff.
Right.
Well, I just think both of them, it shouldn't have gotten that high. Their aides should have vetted these calls.
But the fact is,
these meetings.
They were desperate for dirt.
But by the way, he's saying you don't do that. You never do that. You never take a meeting with a foreign source. You're a sitting congressman, you're a representative. You have a businessman who's making an effort to become a president. They hear about some opposition research, and maybe they made a rookie mistake in letting the Russians come up there. We're debating that to nauseum to this day. We still know that. And Don Jr. has already been to Capitol Hill to talk about it for hours.
Right.
So here's the guy that is his biggest critic, and he's doing the same thing off a phone call. And if he thought it was wrong, he should have reprimanded his staff and hung up the phone. Instead, his staffers followed up the next day.
And how long was he on the phone with them?
8 minutes.
Right, and by the way, you can hear him scribbling.
Like a long time.
You can hear him scribbling down notes in the background. Take some time and listen to it.
Unless he was writing, this is a fake call.
Right, naked Trump, hashtag.
All right. So anyway, thought we'd share that with you. Probably not going to see that on the other channels. Don't know, not watching them.